Not number one, but Illinois is now the third state to ban cosmetics where animal testing was used. Good Thursday evening, everyone. I'm Tyler Lopez.
And I'm Lauren Melendez. Thank you for joining us tonight. Illinois joins California and Nevada with a law signed in August by Governor J.B. Pritzker and now takes effect for 2020. Caitlin Pearson explains how supporters believe this ban could save tens of thousands of animal lives each year. It is tonight's top story.
With that, products you like that are on the shelf will stay there. This ban doesn't include products or ingredients where animal testing was done prior to January 1st. But supporters of the Be Cruelty-Free campaign are thrilled to see momentum building in the U.S.
Senate Bill 241 made an amendment to the Illinois Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act, stating it is unlawful for a manufacturer to import and sell cosmetic products tested on animals. According to the Humane Society of the U.S., over 500,000 animals die worldwide every year due to these tests.
When I first started, I had a lot of that information come across my desk, and honestly, it's kind of hard to look at because the animals really do suffer, and it's not just the actual testing, but sometimes the housing and the overall care of the animals is really bad. 85 to 90% of the animals that are used in laboratories are mice and rats. They're at the top.
Rabbits and guinea pigs are also often used.
This law will only affect products that are newly put out there. So if it's going out on the shelf in 2020, it can't have been tested on animals.
A violator could face an initial fine of $5,000 for the first day they're caught, an additional fine of $1,000 for each day after. These will be enforced by the state's attorney or municipal attorney of the county or city. The Humane Society says there are more than a dozen non-animal tests that hundreds of companies already use.
A lot of the alternative testing methods are cheaper and they're proven to be more effective in the long run.
With more than 30 countries already banning animal testing, Kitty Yanko hopes this motivates other states to step up.
The goal here is to prevent suffering for the animals, so when we know there are other options, we want to go ahead and say, yes, let's do this. And so we're really excited to see this law come into existence in 2020.
Now, this law does come with some exceptions. For example, if the animal testing is needed in connection to a human health problem and there's not a suitable alternative, it can still be sold.